Hi, welcome to the WDC Video Help Desk. This video is on how to use folders, which is definitely frequently asked questions about how to do this. So we're going to walk through the process real quick. I already created one folder to use in this video, and I'm going to create another one because it's really fast. Again, this is for upgraded users only. Or no, basic users only. There we go. Click folder. And for this folder, this one is going to be a subfolder for the video. And it has to have, I think, 10 characters, so there's some characters. And I don't want anything in here, that's fine. Okay, so this is the first way in which to use a folder. See, this is all of the folders in my portfolio. As you can see, I have a lot of them. But when you're creating an item, any type of item, and a folder is just an item. So I am in here creating an item, and I want to put it somewhere. I'm going to put it right in this main folder. That is the first way to add an item to a folder. It's really that simple. It will just save it in that location, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, we'll save this. And here is my folder. And as you can see here, the path, it's in main folder. And up here it says location, main folder, rather than my portfolio. So this is exactly where it's supposed to be. But if I don't want it there, or need to add an item that you've already created to a folder, you just click the edit button. This little gear pops up when you hover on an item. Click edit item, and that drop down menu is always there. So you can manually choose which folder you would like to put an item in. Yeah. See, right now, this is just in my portfolio. I can put it in any portfolio and any folder I want. Just like that. So, now, that is an easy way to put items in your portfolio, but it's not the fastest way. I would recommend using that method if you're creating a new item, so that when you save it, it's just already in there. But this is the fastest way to add other items to your folders, and that is the drag drop organizer, which you can find by clicking this little gear, or by going to writing.com tools and clicking on portfolio organizer. Okay, so this is the portfolio organizer, and this will show you all of your items. If you want to move items into a folder, you can just click on any of the folders and it will show you what is in there. And as you can see, it kind of steps in. So, it's a little slow right now. Okay, so here's my main folder that I just created off camera. And this is the folder we just created, which is inside the main folder. If I want to take it out, I just drag it out like that. Now it's no longer in the main folder. If I want to put it back in the main folder, I just drag it in. See, this is out, this is in. And that's it. Now the subfolder is inside the main folder. And I want to put all of this junk into these two folders. So I want this in the main folder. And I want this in the subfolder. And you just keep going like that until everything is where you want it to be. And if you ever drop something where you didn't want it to be, you just pick it up and drag it some more. You know, again, drag it over. If you want to take it out of a folder, come on now, let me click on this. And now it's out, and you drag it over, and it's back in. Well, it didn't stick, but there we go. And that's it. That's how you put things in folders. Oh, I just want to get this last one in here. Yeah, don't let go if the box is pink or it won't stay. Okay, so now I have these 4 items in the main folder and these 4 items in the subfolder. And note too that you can move an entire folder. So now the subfolder is outside the main folder because see, they're at the same level, and this is still inside the folder. And now it's back in the main folder. See, it looks a little more complicated than it is maybe, but if you play with it for a minute, you will absolutely get it. So now, let's scroll down to the bottom here. This is what my portfolio did look like. A mess. And this is what it looks like now. Main folder. And this opens in a pop-up and all of the items, and here's my subfolder. And if I click on that, it will pop up again. And if you go to the folder, that's the only way to see what I put in the body of the folder I created. See? That some people put a lot of content into the body of the folder. That isn't really that helpful. And I'll show you an example that is something that I actually do with folders. Okay. So if I click on 2015, it shows all of the contents of the folder. But if I click Go to Folder, you will see what is contained in the body of the folder item that I created, which is all of the awardicons that I've received on all of the poems, and a full list of all of the poems that I wrote in 2015. So, this is more for you, what you do with the body of a folder, since most people won't actually go to the folder, and they'll just see kind of the abridged pop-up version in your portfolio. But now you know. So, that is how to create folders and how to add items to your folders. And I hope it was helpful. See you next time.